Hey, read through the word. Today is June 24th, and we are in, we're going to be reading some verses in Isaiah. Today's lesson is called For Unto Us. Now, some of y'all are really good at reminding me of when I did it, but I know I did an overview of the book of Isaiah. Excuse me. I don't know if it's been last year or a year before. So, y'all remind me of when that was, because I love the book of Isaiah. But today I want us to look at these first 5. We're going to look at verses 1 through 6a. So, here we go. Nevertheless, that time of darkness and despair will not go on forever. The land of Zebulun and Naphtali will be humbled, for there will be a time in the future when Galilee of the Gentiles, which lies along the road that runs between the Jordan and the sea, will be filled with glory. The people who walk in darkness will see a great light. For those who live in a land of deep darkness, a light will shine. You will enlarge the nation of Israel, and its people will rejoice. They will rejoice before you, as people rejoice at the harvest, and like warriors dividing the plunder. For you will break the yoke of their slavery and lift the heavy burden from their shoulders. You will break the oppressor's rod, just as you did when you destroyed the army of Midian. The boots of the warrior, and the uniforms bloodstained by war will all be burned, and they'll be fuel for fire. For a child is born to us. A son is given to us. So we're going to stop right there. Excuse me. Now, remember, as we are here, as we end as we're in a time of spiritual and moral darkness, is what the people of Judah are living in when Isaiah speaks into this. And Isaiah is a prophet of comfort. And I think I might have done that one last year. Is comfort my people. Comfort my people. And that's what Isaiah is doing. He's bringing comfort in a time of darkness, both actually morally and spiritually in the nation. And Isaiah is bringing words of comfort. It won't always be like this. And this message was a promise. There's comfort that's coming. And it leads in with, and it's like everybody skips verse 6a. I was just going to concentrate on that, but I wanted to put it, I'm about to sneeze, y'all. Excuse me. I'm just going to sneeze again. Excuse me. That as you read, all the sounds are like, oh, we have a mighty general. We have these wonderful things coming. It's going to come. And it's going to be, excuse me. I'm trying to stop sneezing. It's going to be unexpected. It's going to be unexpected. It looks very military in the beginning. And then all of a sudden, you're just like, yeah, it's coming through a child. It's going to be a son. the answer for God's people would not come in military strength and power, worldly power. That's what they were expecting. That's why when we get to the New Testament, the Jews miss it. Because they picked the verses they wanted and skip all the prophets' message. They do that. Look back at the others. They picked out the parts they wanted. Cafeteria Bible. We'll pick out this. I don't want that. We'll pick out this. I don't want that. Like the military stuff. But it's not going to come in strength and power. God's answer for his people would be weak and small. A baby. Not just any baby. Jesus. Jesus was born to us. So this all to us, for us, with us. Of what this looks like. He was born to us in full humanity. A baby. I always think of, there's a For Him song, and I will probably link it in here from sure years ago, called Strange Way to Save the World. God's answer to all of problems is going to come in a baby. Fully human. He was born to us. Born. And he was given to us. See? For unto us. Now I'm going to revert to the way I've got it memorized. For unto us a child is born. For unto us a son is given. He was given to us in full deity. Jesus was sent to us with a holy purpose. So, we're going to look at a few verses. John 3, 16 and 17. And I think I'm reading out a New American Standard. Let me check. Yes, I am. 4. God so loved the world that he see, hold on to these words. Gave his only begotten son. Remember? That whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life. For God did not send the Son into the world to judge the world, but that the world might be saved through him. And then continue. So you see those gave and sent and born. So Luke 2. He knew his purpose. Right now is not where we're going to get. When we get the New Testament, we'll talk more about that. And I don't think any of us has a right answer for this of what Jesus knew when. But we know here in Luke 2:49 says this. And he said to them, why is it that you were looking for me? Did you not know that I had to be in my Father's house? He knew his purpose. Matthew 3:17. Excuse me. And behold, my voice out of the heaven said, this is my beloved Son, in whom I'm well pleased. He's been sent on a message. His ministry starts. Sent for purpose. And then John 4:34. Jesus said to them, my food is to do the will of him who sent me and to accomplish his work, his purpose. Everything that Isaiah is saying is we have the other end of it. We have all of those New Testament verses that show us exactly what Isaiah says here in chapter 9 does happen. And Jesus was everything. Jesus would come to us. He would be born to us in flesh as a baby. He would be born like us, the ones he came to save. What do we need to do? Accept and believe. It's exactly what Isaiah is telling us is going to happen. Remember that God's answer to our problems never looks like the plan we would come up with. Trust his plan. See you next time on Read Through the Word.